Hello and welcome to this episode of Alberta JOBcast. I'm your host, Dean Owen. Alberta JOBcast can be found on the web at albertaJOBcast.com. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and any of the many social networking sites where folks like to go for their news and information. This Alberta JOBcast is a sample employer profile. In your employer profile, you can tell job seekers about why your company is the preferred employer of choice. Tell them about the company, what you do, where you do it, and about the culture of the company. Now, in this sample, we are talking by phone with Darren Sahlen of Rig Right Electrical, based out of Central Alberta. Although this is a sample, Rig Right Electrical is a real company offering maintenance and project-based electrical services to the oil and gas industry. We have provided a list of questions to Darren covering what we want to talk about before the interview, but for the most part we let the conversation flow naturally. So today we're talking with Darren Sahlen from Rig Right Electrical. So tell us something about Rig Right, Darren, what type of work you do.
Well, presently I'm an oil field electrician. I work within the scope of the province, and I predominantly do industrial oil field electrical. Basically, I'm the sole proprietor of the business, therefore I'm the only employee of the business at present. I run a tooled service truck and tend to target maintenance electrical as well as construction electrical within the province.
So whereabouts is Rig Right located? What's your base of operation?
Well, I'm based out of the town of Penhold.
Whereabouts is Penhold?
Penhold is actually just south of Red Deer, Alberta, Central Alberta.
Oh, okay.
I work from there, and as I had mentioned, the scope of my work takes me from basically one end of the province to the other, depending on where the contract is and the scope of work within that contract.
So you're pretty mobile then?
Yeah, basically totally mobile.
How long would you typically stay at one particular job?
Well, there again, it depends on the scope of work and what actually is being done. Could be anywhere from a 30-day project to a 10-month project, or it could be even a 2-week project, depending on the size and scope of work that's entailed in the contract.
So what are the plans for the future of Rig Right Electrical?
For the future, I would ultimately like to see the company expand and grow, and to the point where there are multiple employees running multiple trucks, working out of a established shop and going from there.
Can you tell us something about what it's like to work for Rig Right? What kind of things do you expect out of the folks that are working for you?
Well, it's generally like the standard goes, throughout the industry, clean-shaven, up-to-date tickets for oil field. It would mean valid H2S, first aid, construction safety, certification, those type of things. Dependability, guy's got to make sure that he's there each day. The ability to work independently and with little supervision. That's about it, really.
So can you tell us how to get a hold of Rig Right Electrical, what your contact information is?
Yeah, you can reach me at area code 403-505-0967. That's Rig Right Electrical, and attention, Darren. As far as an email goes, I have an email set up at dsahlen@shaw.ca.
Anything else you want to tell us about Rig Right?
Well, I think that pretty much covers it. As I had mentioned, I do industrial electrical, and I am set up for maintenance work as well as new construction or expansion thereof.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking with us today. I sure appreciate it. Talk to you again in the future.
Thanks. Thanks for your time. Bye now.
Well, thanks for listening to this sample of an employer profile at Alberta JOBcast. Remember, you can find us on the web at albertaJOBcast.com. And thanks a lot to Will Kriske for today's music. That's Will Kriske at willkriske.com.